Hi everyone, I'm Mr. X and today I'm gonna show you how to fix the force feedback in Forza Horizon 5 with a PXN V99. So, let's say you just bought the wheel and you wanna play some Forza Horizon 5 only to find out that you don't have force feedback. You join the game and whenever you try to turn, you see that the wheel resists but it just self-centers. How to fix it? So, you're gonna need two apps. One is Vjoy and the other one is Emowheel. Why is that? Well, when you first join the game and go to the settings, going to controls, change input mapping, you're just gonna see the keyboard and maybe the controller. You're not gonna see the wheel. Or even if you do, it's not gonna work that good. And maybe, I mean, you can bind the buttons, but it's better to bind them later. So, if you don't see those, don't worry. Installing Vjoy will make them work. What is Vjoy and how does it work? Vjoy it's a virtual joystick basically. Vjoy is used in order to make your phone be a controller or a wheel or whatever it is. Now, we don't need the phone to be the controller, we just want the wheel to work. What does Vjoy do? Vjoy basically installs those drivers that Forza Horizon lacks, and basically those drivers help Forza Horizon identify the controller or the wheel or whatever it is. Now, um, you're gonna have to make sure that the wheel, the pedals, and the shifter are all connected to the PC, not to the base of the wheel. The only thing connected to the base of the wheel has to be the force feedback cable. Without that, there isn't gonna be any sort of force feedback, no matter what. What do you need to do? Well, first of all, you're just gonna need to install Vjoy and Emowheel, which I'm gonna leave down below in the description. So after downloading Emowheel, you don't have to open it yet. Download Vjoy. After downloading Vjoy, it's gonna be like a setup. You just click setup, and after that, all of those things are gonna appear. Just click Vjoy install, just install it. Then go to x64 or whatever it is, and you have here Vjoy config or conf or whatever it is. Don't worry about it. We need the Vjoy conf or config, it doesn't really matter, and make sure it is like this. So 128 buttons and one POV. After that, you can go ahead and close the app. You're not gonna need it anymore. This is just for the drivers to install. Now, what is Emowheel? Emowheel is like software for your wheel. PXN doesn't have a wheel software, it has an app. Forza doesn't recognize um, the wheel because it doesn't have a software. So we use ForzaEmuwheel as a software. After downloading, you go into configuration. You have here the axis and the buttons. So just click here set, give the wheel a nudge, and it's gonna set the axis. On the throttle, press the throttle, click set, and then lift the throttle, and it's gonna set. On the brake same thing, press first the brake, set, and then lift. Clutch same thing, press the clutch, click set, and then lift. Now all the axes are set. If you have a handbrake, you can set it because Vjoy detects it, so don't worry about it. The D-pad, I don't know what this actually is. I mean, it's probably it's just a D-pad, so just click the arrows on the wheel. It's set, and then the buttons here. Now, here we're gonna do the shifter. So next gear, we're gonna use the pedals here. So this is one. Next gear, then go ahead here. Previous gear, the other pedal, yeah. Then set. Next, forward gear 1 and just put it into gear 1, and so ahead, so forth. After doing that, it's gonna look something like this. You just press save config and it's gonna save it. Now for the force feedback, you go here and default it's 1, but I've put 1. I've put 5. So you can leave it at 1, see how it works, but I prefer 5. After that, as I said, just save config and close it. After closing it, we're gonna press on the ForzaEmuwheel, and if you have downloaded correctly Vjoy, it's gonna appear here that it's fine and Vjoy device number 1 acquired. Those are the pedals, this is the shifter, and this is the wheel. Established, yeah, and everything is good. If there is an error, it says Vjoy drivers did not found, just go back to the setup, install it again, or if not to the setup, just as Vjoy installer, install it again, then start ForzaEmuwheel again, and it should work. If it doesn't work, just restart the PC and it should work fine. Now after that, just start, click start, and now after clicking start, make sure not to close this, just put it here, close this, and now if we move the wheel, it's fine. So we go back in the game, we can move the wheel freely, and now if we go into gear, and maybe you see the wheel moves on its own. If we lose traction, the wheel moves as it should. Yeah, so everything works, the terrain works. So if we go into dirt, if we go here, yeah, everything looks good, everything works. Of course, then you can set everything up on the app that you have on your phone. So if you wanna change your force feedback, I recommend doing it in the app, in the PXN app, because that works way better than on the Emowheel. On the Emowheel is really complicated for me also, so what I recommend is just using the app to adjust the force feedback to your preference. So yeah, that's the tutorial. I'll show you just the settings that I have so that you know what to do also. So this is what it looks like for me. I have 0, 100, 0, just copy this and you should be fine. Of course, this is not mandatory, you can change it as it depends on preference, you can change it as much as you like it, you can try different things, different settings, go ahead and do whatever you want. The first view that works. One thing I should mention is that the buttons in the menu, as you can see, they do not work. So whatever I press, they don't work. So you're gonna have to use your mouse or your keyboard, but that's just in the menu. If we go here, we can see that the buttons work. On some cars, the wheels may appear that they don't turn as much as your wheel, but you're just gonna check. You just have to press T on your keyboard and this HUD is gonna pop up and it's gonna tell you how much are you actually steering and like how much steering is reading in the game. If you did my settings correctly, it's gonna be okay. Like for 900 degrees it's gonna read all of them. So yeah. Now, as I said before, some cars it may look that the wheels don't turn all the way, but just go into this HUD and you'll see that the steering works. So even if by looking at the wheels they don't turn as much, in game they do turn. So the game reads the turn, the game does the turn, even though the wheel itself doesn't. So yeah, this is the tutorial. Hope you liked it, hope I helped, and if you have any questions feel free to ask in the comments. I'll leave the download links down below, and yeah, have a good one.